And in the chat session, we will just, I want to write that I have started. Okay, so we want to see if our agent has worked on schedule. We set one agent to work on schedule to migrate some files that we want to. We have set our destination and source already, and the time was somewhere it should be between that we were in the break. If it has worked, the files will be there. If not, then maybe I have not set the right time for some other reason. Let's see what happens. Any migrations we see? Yes, migration 4 is run already. I gave it the name. Yeah, it is scheduled yet already. The time difference is, it's not committed scheduled because when I schedule, the time difference comes with -7 hours. So probably I'm not able to give the right time. Anyway, you guys know the idea. If we can, rather we can do it right away to migrate all our files, but sometimes we have a scenario that our internet is busy and we want to do this migration just in the background, then we can give it a schedule and then system will take care of that. For example, if we give the schedule of like 12 o'clock, midnight at midnight, or any time that we know our usual office work will be not at very high activity, so then we can schedule in that time. So how that migration at a schedule gets handy and it's helpful for us. Okay, so we see what next page is we can complete. Yes, now there are a couple of other options also. We can migrate from Google Space. I'm not trying all of those because it will take a lot of time, and the idea behind every of those is same. I will try one or two more with you guys, and then the rest of them you can try yourself. And we can try from the box. Box.com is also another site that provides the cloud storage. And how we do that, we can migrate your box contents to the Microsoft 365. I just created one box account to test this functionality, and then I will show you guys also. First, we just go through these pages. I just selected free account that starts on box.com. If you guys want to also create one account, they have a free account also. And then name and email they will require. And then you can start your box account, and in that you can upload the files. Then we can see how we can migrate from there to our Office 365 or OneDrive or SharePoint. But this one, when I tried last time, I tried 2-3 times, but still it was saying the authentication is invalid, something like that. And right at that time, I was logged into my Box account. So I don't know why the system of SharePoint Admin Center not able to get that authentication. But anyway, I have tried that. I'm not going to try once again because it may be again into problems. So we will waste our precious time. Then there is also a Dropbox option. So we can also start create if we have a Dropbox, and uh, from there we can also migrate our files to our Office 365 or OneDrive or SharePoint, wherever we want to migrate. That process I tried, and I created a Dropbox account. I created some files into that account, into the Dropbox, and then I tried Dropbox and SharePoint, and probably it was also saying some showing some problem. This one I have not tried. You guys can try yourself. And these servers we don't have it. We do not have these servers. Previously they were popular, but now Microsoft is pushing forward all the online SharePoint services. SharePoint Online is now more favorite, and these are still, if some company was using them before, so they are still in use, but not preferred by Microsoft at least. And from the cloud, we can also move our files, migrate our files. And I have tried that also. I will try with you guys also. This is a web-based utility mover that Microsoft has acquired in October 21st, 2019. And it looks like this. And we go to mover.com, then we can see. Actually, mover.io if we want to try that. Okay, so I will just close some of my tabs so to make it a little easy to see where we are. And just to recap, this is my starting page. This is the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and this is SharePoint Admin Center. And how we go to the migration, it's right here, right click, open link in the new tab. Now this is the fresh migration tab. And at the bottom, we have that, go to the mover or mover, how we will pronunciate it. See this one, the same page that I have shown you before. So how it works, starts with the login, and we click on login, and it because it's now from Microsoft, so we can use our Microsoft authentication, sign in with Microsoft or sign in with old Mover account. So which account I'm already in, see this one, MS. So I will use the same one to log in once again. Not once again, this time I have not logged in before. I don't know if it will get complete address or not, but I will check it myself. Okay, sign in with Microsoft. Probably it has already checked my login. Yeah, see, this is MS, exactly the same that I wanted to. And step one is select the source. Step two is select the destination, and then the migration process will start. So we authorize a new connector from where we want to get our files. There are many options available here: Amazon, Azure, Box, Dropbox, G Suite, and Google Cloud, and single user Google Drive, Office 365, another tenant if we have want to, OneDrive if we want to start with, or OneDrive single users. One is business, one is personal. Okay, so which one I have tried? I just want to see because the other ones, some of them are not easy to succeed, and which one is succeeded, that I will try that one with you guys so we don't waste our precious time. So this one was starting with, I tried with both Microsoft Office 365 accounts, but it was not very easy and it gave some problems. So then I tried with, this is also yet the same. I tried reached up to this page, and also but this one, Dropbox, we try mover with Dropbox as the source and SPO as the destination, SharePoint Online, and that was successful. So that I'm showing you here. I will complete the process once again to go through the process with you guys. So let's see, we are here, Dropbox single user, Dropbox business admin. I believe this is Dropbox single user that I have acquired. So let's see what it says. Display name, we can keep it like this, or I just write MS. So we see how it will work. Sign in with Google, or sign in with Apple, or sign in with Dropbox that I have. Which email I have used for the Dropbox? I have to see. Somewhere my Dropbox is open, so I can show you guys. We can get the benefit if it is already open. Dropbox. My Dropbox. No, probably it is not open. Over here. Box. No. Yes, I think so. It's open here. Dropbox. Okay, let me try. I have copied my credentials to remember, because there are so many of the logins that it's very easy to forget. And for the class purposes, I need to create many logins. So this is the box, we are looking for Dropbox. This is the Dropbox. Okay, so this username and email, this one, Control C. Here, only this email, and I see if I have used here, not used here before. So I just go back and get the password, see if this one works. Sign into Dropbox. Yeah, it says it's okay. So here from my Dropbox, these are the files that I already have copied to my Dropbox to just test the functionality. And names look like this: document to test migration from Dropbox to SharePoint Online. And I just copied it a couple of times. So these files are here, and now we select our destination, authorize the new connector where we want to send these files. We want to send these files to our OneDrive or SharePoint, Office 365, or OneDrive Consumer or OneDrive Business. Let's click on Office 365. So display name, we leave this one Office 365 OneDrive or SharePoint admin. I just write here MS, so we know this is our current one that we want to use. And I will log into with my usual login. Okay, because it was already logged in, so system has quickly received it here. And continue migration setup. Now the source is set up, destination is given here. Now we can continue with the migration setup. So we click on this button, and here we are on this page. we need to add users. We click on add users, and here it shows auto discover the users, automatically discover and add users, or upload a migration CSV file. The easy is automatically discover and add the users. So we see we'll get many users here. So status is never run yet. Source path will be the same, the root of my Dropbox, and which user I want to use. I will use my MS. So it should be somewhere here. We can search also in the filter. We can apply the filter. So if we apply filter MS, then we will see MS related users will be displayed. Thanks to the system is working yet. MS related users are not coming yet. But anyway, we can find from the list if we cannot apply the filter. MS, and it's not coming up. I applied the filter. This is the name of our migration. We can change it also, but we don't need to. The system has given this one. Then we will select a user, then the system will go more options, will show more options. I'm not able to see my MS user. Here is global admin 1. MS should be here somewhere. We will see its own. Okay. I just want to select a user who has the admin permissions. So let me write something. Remove filter, and then I will write once again MS. Let me write more, so maybe the system will get them. Probably it will look like this. MS at COMP3121 Z dot on Microsoft.com. Let's see if it works. It says maybe what's wrong with this credential. Okay, remove the filter, and again I'll try another one. Let's see how it works. If we write, we can see right now user 4. So if we write user 4, does it work? Yes, it works. User number 4, and it's working. All the user 4 related entries are here. So surprisingly, I don't see MS. I want to remove this one. I want to leave MS. An MS related user, I'm not seeing anyone here. Okay, we try one global admin user and see how it works. See, we have here global admin user. Oh, MS is here. I don't know why computer was not getting it. Okay, now I selected this user, MS. And then we see here it will change. It will say scan user or start migrating one user. So we can click on anyone, maybe just to save time, we click on start and see what happens. Start migrating one user. So it reaches to the next page. It says immediately right now, or we can give a schedule also. This we have to click. I agree to over conditions and start migration. One transfer has been queued. The message is here, and soon the system will start and the migration process will be started. What we can do meanwhile, when it will be running, it will show running and complete one. So it means it's already done, maybe. Okay, if it is done, then we will be able to see those files over there. And how we can see that migration actions. I want to see the report, migration report. Okay. We can open the report. So let's open the migration report. Wow. What is this? Oh, this is showing all the users. No, we don't want to see this report. Yeah, this report that is showing that 6 files completed and 504 bytes, 0 failures, 1 is complete. This one or this one? Oh, these are the downloads folder. I just close this one, downloads folder. You have to see it. Okay, so we can at least we can go to our tenant SharePoint Online and see if our files are there. This was our mover console. And because it is complete now, we cannot click any of these things now. Migration actions. Migration table report may be helpful. Control find MS. See in the MS, yeah, it shows that 6 files have been successfully completed. Okay. Let me see if the recording is working. Yes, recording is working. Mic is working. Participants nobody waiting. And chat and everything is fine. Okay, so now we go back to our tenant and see if our files are there. And we go to our SharePoint Online. We go to our SharePoint Online. And we go to our SharePoint Online, Microsoft 365 Admin Center. And where we will find these files, there should be a report showing that where the files are transferred. But if we don't see, then we can just search those files. or we can see last time where I found these files, and I will show you. These are the name document to test migration. There we can go to our document to test migration. Okay, here we have all our sites, active sites, and in the active sites we have Enterprise Search Center. That's very helpful. And I will open this Enterprise Search Center and I will write the name over there and we will see document to test migration. Document to test migration. This was the name of my document. And 5 documents are here. We can click on it and probably open it. Says no, but we don't know. Maybe it will be able to open it or no. But anyway, the documents were empty. But the main important thing is the documents are here. Because this document was empty, so we don't see anything. Okay, so we find our files that we have created in our Dropbox with the into our SharePoint Online. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and into our Dropbox, we can try once again also if we have more time, just to go back to our Dropbox, create 1 or 2 more files and migrate them once again, and we will see that our files will be there. Okay, so this is our picture number 2. So we go back and take picture number 2. This is the process that was started. Maybe we will not be able to take this picture, but we can take the picture of the success results, or we can take the picture of our files into our SharePoint folder. Okay, so picture number 2 will show the migration process in the mover. So how we can see that process now? Here we can see this is complete. One process is completed already, and these bytes have been transferred because these were empty files, so not a lot of data. So I'll just take the picture of this page. So this will be another example. Not necessarily the same picture the first time I have shown you, but it can be also this picture, because here we are showing complete one migration. This was the process. This was the page before starting. Remember, I clicked on this continue migration process, setup process, and then this screen is gone and the next screen is displayed. So I will copy this one here. This one still also shows my name here. Your name will be also shown. And picture 2 will show migration process started with mover. Rather, it can show that completed with mover. Okay, so after that, I just have copied some pages from the same process. This is from the same process. And this we have seen. This one also we have seen. One thing just to remember is that when this system gets the user, it gets all the users, but we should click only the admin, that we have admin rights. So, and complete the process with that user. As I have searched it and clicked it, I have shown you. This page will come, and at the end we will click here, agree, and start migration, and the process will be started and here running, and then the complete will come. We can somewhere see this report also, and we can see this report also. And if we process more than once, I have last time processed more than once, then we can see more than one reports, and we can create special folders also into our sites, and then we can copy those mentioned in the destination also. So these documents, and we can search. If we are not able to see where those files are gone, we can go, as I have shown you, our search site, and it will get all the files. The next topic is more features. Those are helpful features, and some are detailed, some are not very detailed, and we will go through those, some of those, not all of those, and then we will see what tasks we can get help with those. Meanwhile, I will just see that recording is going on and mic is working. Looks like chat and participants are also fine. Okay, so how we go there? It's just easy. From our SharePoint Admin Center, we go to the more features. This one we can now close, or if we prefer, we can just leave it. It's no problem. This document I would like to close, and this one is our tenant that we were using. I just close this over and the migration tab. This one we can also close later if we like. We can start once again. So we are once again starting. Press start. This is our main page. This is our Microsoft 365 Admin Center. This is our SharePoint Admin Center. And here, when we are in our SharePoint Admin Center, we can see more features. When we click on this one, we come here. This page is displayed, and Term Store we have already tested in our one of the previous classes, so we were not going through once again in this one. But if just I click, I can show you. You will see the familiar page, the Term Store, and but we will just go back from there. See, this is the Term Store. Remember, we created these terms, IT terms 2. We created these terms, but we're not working in this one. So user profiles, today we will work in user profiles. So we click on the open in a new tab. So these are the user profiles, and here we have more than one options. It shows the summary also, and 141 profiles, properties 114, organization is 1, and organization properties 15. Audiences, I will introduce you at audiences also. There are number of audiences 2, uncompiled is 1. I will show you also this. When we create audiences, system compiles them, but it takes time, and it shows in the documentation that almost every week Microsoft system compiles audiences. Okay, but that's sorry, the next topic. We start from the start. Manage user profile properties. First of all, we will click on it, and we will see there are a lot of user properties that we can change, or we can add more properties also. We reach on this page, and here we can see there are a lot of user properties, and those are all listed here. We can rearrange them also from here. We can edit them also here. Let's see this name or the department and this department. There are 2. So we can edit one of it and change a little bit so we know this one is the different. Let's say we can write here department 1 and department 2, or we can say here old department, current department, whatever we like to, we can change. We click on this small arrow, it says edit. We click on edit, and we see in the department display name we can change here just for our reference that this department will be, if for example this is only the 2, we may need more, but this is just the quick fix. If we want to remember that just last department, if a customer is, if a employee is moved from one department to another one, then this is just creating a scenario. But anything, if we want to change, we can write here department, we can write here old department, and we can click on the save. Okay, so that will be saved. Now we can see with the department. Where it is gone? Sorry. Display name. Oh, maybe we need refresh. No, we need to change probably more than one place. Sorry, I just changed on the display name. I changed, and I hope so. I think it should be changed here. Okay, we edit it once again. Oh, something has gone wrong. It is not changed. Display name, old. Maybe we need to change here also. No, we just here. But if we click OK, and it is saved, it will be changed, but it is not saved probably. I click OK. Yeah, now it has changed. This department old, and this one we can write department current. Department current. Actually, behind that is a different thing, SPS department and only department, but we are just testing. So department current and department old. So we click OK and see what happens. Yeah, department old, not changed once again. Sorry, you have to click on edit once again. Department current. Probably you need to click enter or something else, and then we click OK, and it should be saved. Yeah, now it is saved. Correct. We can also add more attributes, more properties. This is basic information. Down all the way, if down we go to there, I have added last week preferred name. This time I will add one more thing, like for example, nickname or famous name, anything that we want to say. And it's easy that if we define a proper property and then we give the values into the proper property, that is more organized. So we can click on new property. The system starts name of the property. I will say preferred name. I just tried with the space, but system does not accept, and it says space is not accepted. So we can say nickname, or let's see, we say famous name. You know, sometimes the employees are more famous with some other name other than their first name, middle name, last name, or preferred name. They are famous by another name. So we can just note, if we like to note that famous name. This will be a string, single value. Length is 25. We just give it 30. Default user profile, yeah, it's okay. Description, we give the same, famous name. And required, no, we don't write it required. We give it optional. Only for me, no, we say for everyone. And user can override, we don't click it. And replicable, we don't click it. But allow user to edit values for this property. Yeah, because we want to allow them to edit. And show in the profile, show on the edit detail, show updates to the property. Indexed, yes, there are no limits to show in this view. There are there are no items to show in this one. Synchronization. These things we just leave it, and we will click OK. I hope so. A new property will be created with the famous name. Oh, sorry, it will say, yeah, the space is not accepted here. So we can just either delete this space, or if we prefer, we can write whatever we write, but only these things. Letters, start with letter, of course, and digits, and only these three things can be accepted. Display name can have spaces, no problem, that's good. We click OK and see how it works. If we go at the end of the list, we will see our famous name is here. See, famous name. I believe this will be the picture also for our assignment. And I will go there and go through with some pages with you. Term store we have already done. user profiles where right now these are information about the user profiles, and we have started the first one, that was properties, user properties. Soon we will reach there. See this page, and new property we will create soon. Preferred name I created last time. Now I have created a famous name. All these things we have gone through, and this will be our picture number 3. Here I will just write another example. This pointer may be more than once. You will see I just delete this one here. And I will save this file as the third version, save as. I have already shared with you guys the version number 2. Now this will be version number 3. Or to make it easy, I just write explicitly version 3. So it's easy for the students to get this version. At the end of after completing this file, I will upload it once again. So then you guys can download this latest file from our Blackboard. Okay, so here I will add the picture that I have just created, another famous name property. Control C, and here Control V. I just resize it so we can see it nicely here. Control S, save. This topic, I was studying this topic, and it's very interesting topic. Probably in a next or any class, I will post this and go through this topic with you guys. That how we can do, once we have tried that, how we can do, how we can test and execute commands from our local Windows PowerShell, and connect that to our SharePoint online, and we can do a lot of functions from there very conveniently and very easily to manage our data, manage our sites, manage our users, create new users. Bulk operations, lot of operations just can be completed with a couple of the commands. So that is sometimes very helpful. But I got not enough time to complete this topic into this class. We have other topics. So I'm just deleting this one here, but this will still be there in our previous file. And then in some other classes, most probably we will be able to do that. Next topic is manage user profile. Before that, I will take a short break so we can also complete our recording. So easily manageable. It's 43 minutes now. Previous one probably was almost near to 1 hour or more than 1 hour. So now we take a short break. Let's take this time only 8 minutes break or 7 minutes break. So now it's 8:02. So we'll come back at 8:10. Let's come back at 10 minutes after 8. So I'm stopping the